In this episode of The School of Greatness, host Lewis Howes interviews the iconic comedian Cedric the Entertainer. They discuss Cedric's transition from a career in insurance to comedy, the lessons he learned from Steve Harvey, mindset shifts in the entertainment industry, dealing with fame and comparison, and the importance of diversifying and pursuing different projects. Cedric shares that he grew up in a time where the traditional path was to go to college, get a corporate job, and climb the corporate ladder. He followed this path and worked as a claims adjuster for State Farm Insurance. However, he always had a creative side and enjoyed entertaining. He discovered his talent for stand-up comedy through a friend who was already a comedian. Cedric started doing comedy as a side hustle while working his corporate job. The transition from insurance to comedy was a gradual process for Cedric. He started performing at comedy clubs in St. Louis and eventually expanded to other cities in the Midwest. He won a comedy competition in Chicago, which gave him the confidence to pursue comedy full-time. Cedric credits Steve Harvey for taking him under his wing and introducing him to the bigger world of stand-up comedy. One of the biggest lessons Cedric learned from Steve Harvey was to be himself and not try to change to fit in. Steve told him that he should let people decide if they like him or not, and if they don't, that's okay. Cedric took this advice to heart and realized that being authentic was the best way to connect with an audience. Cedric also discusses the mindset shifts he had to make in the entertainment industry. He initially believed that he could never make it big coming from St. Louis, but he realized that there is an audience for everyone and that he had to earn his success. He emphasizes the importance of staying humble, working hard, and recognizing that fame doesn't automatically make you rich. When it comes to dealing with fame and comparison, Cedric takes a collaborative mindset. He applauds the success of younger comedians and sees them as motivation rather than competition. He believes that everyone has their own unique style and audience, and there is room for everyone to succeed. Cedric also mentions that fame can give a false sense of security and financial stability, and it's important to stay grounded and continue working hard. In terms of diversifying and pursuing different projects, Cedric shares that he made a strategic decision to focus on television rather than solely pursuing a career in movies. He recognized that television offers more consistent work and allows him to be in people's homes every week, creating a sense of familiarity and connection. Cedric also emphasizes the importance of staying true to oneself and not giving up control to the industry machine. Cedric continues by talking about the importance of family and how they play a significant role in one's life. He mentions that friends and family need to fit into one's life, and if they don't, it can lead to divorce and separation. He attributes his successful and happy marriage to staying true to himself and his Midwest values. He believes that people need to earn their space around him and contribute to the family. While he takes care of certain family members, he expects others to be self-sufficient and independent. Cedric also talks about the challenges of navigating friends and family who may ask for money or favors. He believes that people need to add value and contribute to his life in order to be a part of it. He encourages his children to bring something to the table and contribute to the family in their own ways. He also jokes about his scholarship program for his kids, saying that if they quit, he wants his money back. The conversation then shifts to Cedric's new book, Flipping Boxcars. He explains that the novel is loosely based on his grandfather, whom he never met. He had visions and sayings from his grandfather that inspired him to create a fictionalized tale about him. The book is set in the 1940s and follows the story of a gambler and his partner, who are involved in a whiskey caper using boxcars on trains. Cedric describes the process of researching his family history and creating an imaginative story around his grandfather. Cedric also discusses his show, Kings of Barbecue, on A&E, which focuses on barbecue-related content. He mentions that he has his own brand called AC Barbecue, which includes sauces, rubs, and more. He emphasizes the importance of building businesses and extending his brand beyond just being a talent in the entertainment industry. The conversation then moves on to Cedric's involvement in the TV show, The Neighborhood, where he serves as an executive producer. He talks about the show's success and the joy he finds in working with the cast and crew. He also mentions his friendship with Max Greenfield, one of the show's actors, whom he used to do CrossFit with. Towards the end of the podcast, Cedric is asked the 3 truths he would leave behind if he could no longer leave behind his content. He shares 3 lessons. Trust that your DNA is necessary and be true to yourself. Be a good citizen by showing civility, understanding, and sensitivity towards others, and find joy and laughter in life. The podcast concludes with Cedric's definition of greatness. He believes that greatness is being excellent and then taking one step further. It means pushing the boundaries and moving the line of what is considered excellent. He encourages everyone to find their own greatness and to inspire others to reach new heights. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe.